5, 4, 3, 2.
What it do, what it does, what it is, what it ain't. It's your boy Tim and your boy CJ back again with another. Oh, that's right.
No.
Restart it.
Yeah, no. Actually, yeah, I'm glad you messed up, but I wouldn't pay attention. I was looking at the thing. All right, one more time.
One more time.
4, 3, 2.
What it do, what it does, what it is, what it ain't. It's your boy Tim and your boy CJ back again with another Say It Loud podcast.
Shit! Yo, that's my bad. That one was my fault. I'm gonna take that one. Okay, one more time.
One more time.
I'm proud.
Hey, now everybody just say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud. Come on,
Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Hey, now everybody just say it loud.
What it do, what it does, what it is, what it ain't. It's your boy Tim and your boy CJ back again with another Say It Loud podcast.
Say it loud.
Black and proud.
Yo, we finally got through that.
What's happening?
Do y'all know how many times it took us to get that?
Take 4.
And you understand, I only had one line, and I fucked up a couple times. What's going on? No.
What's poppin' with y'all? How's everybody doing out there? Everybody doing to be staying safe and all of that. And this episode is dedicated to those who have to make that walk of shame back to the car after forgetting your mask in the glove compartment. Lord knows I've done that too many times.
I haven't. You know why? Because I keeps me something in case something go down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh snap! That's a hustler.
Oh, that says hustler mentality. Come on, man.
We got the new
branded.
hustler mentality face
I'm
mask.
branded. You know
Oh
what I mean?
snap! I got a couple of those, but they ain't branded like them. But
Oh
I got a
yeah.
couple of those.
I make sure mine was fly, to death. Yo, well, again, keeping with what Happy Black History Month. We out here.
We out here.
Being black, doing black and Lux type things.
Black things.
But we got some stuff to talk about.
We got some stuff to talk about. Somebody need to get their ass whooped.
On a few different levels.
On a few different
all of
levels.
these could involve ass whooping. One actually does.
Everything we're about to talk about tonight is proof positive that some people need their ass whooped.
Okay. So let's start. Did I have that one first, or did I have the? Okay. Oh, wait. But before that, I must tell y'all, your boy got banned from TikTok.
Banned on TikTok. Why don't you tell the people exactly what happened?
Okay, and to clarify, my profile that I created got banned, but I have other profiles for Say It Loud, for Hustle Mentality, and I just created another one for myself. But apparently, they don't like smoking on camera on TikTok. Nobody had actually said anything to me, so I just figured it was okay.
That's funny.
I had done a live session in the car. That happened. And then I had done another one. And I was in the middle. In the meat of what I'm sure was some deep shit. And my camera said, cut. The little message from TikTok was like, inappropriate, you're cut off. I was like, oh, well, that's terrible. Went on about my day. The next morning I woke up. Actually, the next morning it was weird because I think I posted something on my TikTok, just a regular thing. But I went back to check on it. Late morning, it was like, what account? Been banned. No, you can't appeal. We've had enough of you. And I was like, I just got popping.
Right, wasn't that the one time you went live with that?
Second.
Oh, okay.
And they I don't know, because TikTok, they be sending you messages in there, but if you have a business account or something, or any type of account, they just come up with the little red dots, and I don't be taking them serious. I don't be reading them. So I probably got warned. But, yeah, that sucks. But I said, that's okay. I did start, that was actually my most popping platform. But I was getting known on there for doing the little voiceover videos, or the lip sync videos. And though that's fun, that's not what I want to be pigeonholed into. That's not what I do.
Right.
So you know what? Let me focus on the podcasting, the music, the stuff that I do.
Right.
So, but yeah, sucks.
That's cool, buddy.
Oh man, I had 14,000 of them things. No, sorry, 14,000 followers, not of them things.
You worked hard for that 14,000.
Oh man, dang.
I'm up here at 643. I'm trying to figure out how to get to 1,000 just so I can go live my damn self.
I could, man. They don't let, they don't give it up. But there's no formula to it. I'm telling. Well, there wasn't for me. It just happened.
Right.
So.
Right.
What can you do?
What can you do?
Keep working. That's all I did.
That's it.
But now let's get into the ass whooping part of the conversation.
Let's get into it.
First up, the baby.
Oh Lord.
Let's talk about the baby.
Let me tell you something.
Talk about
it. Speaking on Danny Lee's brother.
He ain't got no name. He Danny Lee's brother.
If you gonna talk, like Outkast said, don't pull the thing out unless you pair the bag. Don't pull the thing out unless you are prepared to beg. He talked all that. First of all, so the baby and Danny Lee is like beefing because like he kicked her out and all that stuff. Y'all know what happened.
Y'all, if you haven't seen it, go look up the baby Danny Lee. They got a whole thing.
Yeah. So her brother was talking major head. You gonna
I'm gonna
play the audio because this is funny. This is funny to me.
Hospital right now. I got in a car accident. I got a rough neck. I still be ice to my neck like this, bro. On God. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we gonna do. When you come to the West Coast, bro, which I know you be out here, we gonna catch this one-on-one fade, bro. You know what I'm saying? One-on-one fade to see what happens between me and you. I want to see how much of a gangster you are. These hands, bro. I really got hands out here. What do you? I'm not 6'9".
I'm gonna pause it after.
Rappers that be talking and they can't fight. I can actually fight.
How does the charity boxing match end? Between you and the babies?
I'm gonna knock him out. That's it. Plain and simple.
That's the first round. Second round.
I don't know what round it's gonna be, but he ain't gonna touch me. I promise you that. And I got 200K on it myself, independently with my own bread.
Okay. First of all. Let me just get this out of the way.
Go ahead.
Danny Lee is his sister. Okay? As a brother, I get it. You've got to stand up. Well, you don't have to, but I get standing up for your family, your sister, okay? I get it. More power to you for doing what you feel was right. But listen, let me tell you something. Know your audience. Alright? Know your audience, young man. And know your abilities once you're in the presence of that audience. Because you can say all you want to one-on-one. When I see you, it's going to be me and you. Let me tell you something. You don't get to decide how somebody else reacts. That's what you get to decide what you want to do.
Right.
You get to choose your actions.
Tell them.
But what you don't get is to choose how someone responds to what you choose to do.
That's right.
Now again, while admirable, you want to go and see that man about the disrespect he's given to your sister. When you walk into a function, amen.
In this case, a bowling alley.
By yourself.
By your damn self.
Okay, you don't have a crew with you. It's just you. And you see your arch nemesis across the way.
Right.
And you see with your eyes that this nigga got niggas.
Okay. Right.
You are foolish, young man.
Yeah.
To approach that situation. You should have kept driving.
Yep. That's it. Live to fight another day, bro. Like, for one, I've been in a few myself, and if you go into a fight, don't put on bowling shoes. For one, I don't know what you was thinking. You see the babies there, and you put on bowling shoes, prepared to fight. For one, you can't do anything but bowl in bowling shoes. Second, they all have.
You could do a mean James Brown.
You could, but I mean, they all have bowling shoes on. So your advantage is to keep your damn tennis shoes on. That's your advantage for one. For two, the one-on-one fade was over when he clocked your ass and you fell.
It truly was.
To the ground. That was the fade is over. Fade is done. Now, you still wanted to fight. And the baby, is a famous rapper. He has an entourage. It comes with.
Listen, they on the goons on the payroll is a real thing.
Yeah.
Now, listen, the baby, very smart, but not a very smart person. I mean, I saw him punch that young man square in the face and knock him all the way down.
Square.
So the baby has proven over and over that he's about that life.
He beat somebody else up in the shoe. Then was it the shoe store? In the mall somewhere?
At the Gucci or Louis Vuitton store. Yeah, he beat that young man out of his pants. The man's pants fell off when he got hit. How hard did the baby hit this nigga that his pants fell?
Oh my gosh, bro.
And lest we forget, the baby killed 2 people.
And one in a Walmart.
In this life.
And one he killed in a Walmart.
So why do you think that it was a good... So the end of the story, he goes and said... Well, wait, let me play what he says after... Well,
No, play the end of it. Play the end of it.
Yeah.
Because I think
Him
it's
talking
funny.
afterwards.
I think it's funny that dudes who have that same energy at the beginning, they don't keep that same energy at the end. You feel me?
No, of course not. They got energy like this.
Grab me by my hair. Niggas didn't catch no fair one. Niggas, they came and jumped me, my nigga. Once I slipped, nigga, I spoke to you like a man, my nigga. I said, yo, come, let's talk one-on-one like some men, my nigga. Me and you on the side, my nigga. On some real nigga shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wanna...
No.
Bro, I
Now
seem to remember him threatening.
No, he talk about throw the fair one. I really can fight out here. I got $2,000 on the fight right now. No,
200.
200. And then look.
I would have took his money.
Then after the ass whooping, he gonna be, oh, I want to talk man to man. No, keep that same energy.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that same energy, bro. Like,
But
for real.
so not only did the baby put him on his ass, then
ass.
the baby's goons got they licks in, and one in particular was dragging him. What did Cardi B say? Dog walking.
Dog walking.
Was dog walking this nigga.
That was crazy. That's ridiculous. Like, bruh. Like,
You shouldn't have been there, sir.
No, you shouldn't have been there, bro. You should have just chalked that one up to experience, bro. You live to fight another day,
Nah,
bro. Just
man.
walk on out that bowling alley, cause this nigga is so swarmed
Yo, bro.
by a pack of.
And that's the thing. What I said, goons on the payroll. The thing about that's what I was getting at. The baby is different because he about that life. But in normal circumstances, someone in the baby's case, listen. If I'm famous and worth millions of dollars, and you have already made a public threat at me, and then you come walking into a function where you clearly see I have goons and you're by yourself, my assumption is your ass got a gun.
Right.
In which case you got to fall.
Right.
Why are you here?
Right.
If not to catch this fade.
Right. Right. I'm
It's
saying.
like-
I don't understand why you put bowling shoes on. Like, who was there first? Like, for real.
They were obviously
Who was
there first.
Like, was he there?
No.
And he was bowling, and then the baby and his
Danny
crew
Lee's
bowled?
brother ain't on nobody guest list.
So what? When did he see him and this giant group of Negroes?
I don't even think he had bowling shoes on, bro. I think he just walked
He
into
was
the
no, he
motherfucking
was
place.
he was slipping over everywhere.
But no, but you
the
know,
lanes.
when you're on the lane itself is slippery. It's not your shoes. The lane is oiled up. Have you never stepped on one without?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
America,
I
if
play
you
by the
haven't,
rules. I play
oh
by the
well,
rules.
I've definitely done some shit. But if you haven't, the bowling alley itself is oiled up. It's an oiled floor.
The lanes are oiled.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not your shoes. Even though the shoes do help again with James Brown and the slipperiness, anybody on there was gonna fall.
Okay.
Cause even this dude, they don't got black bowling shoes. At least not anywhere I know.
No.
Red shoes, everybody sliding. Actually, ain't nobody got bowling shoes on.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right, I stand corrected. Nobody had bowling.
Oh, they was nigging even harder than we thought.
Oh yeah. No, so nobody had bowling shoes on there. It was a slippery surface. So I stand corrected.
I wonder if anybody was actually even bowling, if they were just in the video.
No, I think they were. I think because there was a few bowling shoes peppered into the
Yeah,
crowd.
I did see some. That's
I'll
why I was
say
like,
this
oh, bowling
much:
shoes.
the females might have been bowling.
There was one
But the
female that
real
ran,
goons
tried to run in the
bowling
middle of
over
there and fell and busted her whole ass. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So moral of the story: stop fucking with the baby.
Leave him the fuck
He
alone.
has made it clear.
Please.
He shoots. He fights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave him the fuck alone. Let him be about his life.
Please.
In other news. In other news.
Moving on, I say.
Moving on.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're looking to invest in a bigger Hustle Studios because this one is cramped.
Yeah. So Adele. Is
Oh
in
my
hot
gosh.
Water.
Yo. All right, I need to tread lightly. on this one.
we gon' tread because this is interesting. So Adele was receiving an award.
I'm irritated.
It was in Great Britain, right? In UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
They had changed it. It was like best male artist, best female artist, and they combined it. They took the male and the female part off and just the best artist.
Yes, Artist of the Year. So
Artist
the
of the Year.
male artist, female artist, they was like, forget that. It's gender neutral Artist of the Year.
Right. So Adele, during her acceptance speech, she says, and I quote, what did she say?
She said, you know what? I don't want to misquote her
Yeah.
because this. Here's the only reason I don't want to misquote her is because the whole thing is that stupid
Yeah.
that I need you to get what she actually said. Hold on. This is the dumbest
This
thing.
is really this is dumb. This is dumb.
Where is it at? Sorry, I wasn't ready. Oh, ads. We got ads. Sorry about that.
He will never pay for YouTube.
I will absolutely not pay for YouTube.
The awards that she won. She was the first
Statement, she basically said, look, I understand.
Okay.
gender neutral category.
Yes. Okay, so this
Didn't.
Let's talk about the awards that she won. She was the first artist to win an award in this gender neutral category.
Yes. Okay, so
She
this
didn't seem to appreciate it.
she obviously appreciates acknowledgement, but she did make a statement. She basically said, look, I understand why the awards have gone gender neutral, but I'm really proud of being a woman and being a female artist, and I'm proud of us. You know, I love being a woman, and I think that was so great of her to say because I personally don't understand why the awards have gone gender neutral. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't think we're at a point yet in society.
Okay, I haven't heard this
where
clip,
a man and a woman
but
against each other. Take it
she's
outside,
having an
take it
opinion
street.
piece right
You know,
now.
There are so many things. And
I just wondered what Adele said, which was basically that.
Yeah.
She got wake that ass up. She got an award in the Gender Neutral Artist of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
During her acceptance, she said, "I'm proud to be a woman. I love being a woman. You know, and I'm."
And the online transgender community has put her in some hot
They really
water
trying to cancel Adele.
just because she's proud of being a woman. Now that's ridiculous.
Now let me say this.
Say something.
I don't know any Adele music. I'm not caping for her. But I tell you this. That shit's dumb. Because she said I'm proud to be a woman. She never said she was gender neutral. You gonna give it? Listen, if what you're expecting is to give the Gender Neutral Artist of the Year award to somebody who identifies as gender neutral and have them speak on that, then you need to plan that shit better.
What I want to know is which part of the transgender community was upset. The
online
as a
ones.
whole, or the men that want the men that are wanting transgendering to women, or men trans.
Listen,
I don't know what the word is for it, but it's changing to the men that want to be women or the women that want to be men. Which one was upset?
I don't know, and I want to tread lightly.
We tread lightly. I'm just saying. I ain't said nothing. I ain't said nothing to get us canceled yet.
No, well, even the way you was like, and you were trying to figure out the right words. That's the thing. I want the right words because I don't want no smoke. But that is stupid for somebody to say I'm proud to be a woman. That's me saying I'm proud to be black, and you try to cancel me for that. You can kiss my proud to be entire black ass.
I guess
Like-
I guess what they were really upset about is that the award was gender neutral, and they felt like she didn't need to say she was proud to be a woman.
You gave me an award, and it caused a joy that caused me to say what I felt, and that's what I feel. You want to silence me? This is a problem. They give you something and expect this better be your reaction because this is what we need. Now, if that ain't in writing in the contract, you don't expect shit. What? I don't understand what the outrage is.
I don't understand it.
Proud to be a woman, huh, bitch?
Well,
Like what?
like that's what they said. when
Like
she said
what?
that.
I don't understand.
I don't get it at all.
Sorry, that's why that really made me upset when I heard that.
I don't understand it at all. But speaking of
Oh Lord.
speaking
Okay.
of free speech,
Here we go. Here we go to some real stuff.
I gotta stretch because I got a lot to say
Okay.
about this bitch ass nigga. A lot to say.
All right.
Go ahead, fam.
Well, no, kick it off.
Okay.
Please.
So, Joe Rogan, motherfuck him, first of all.
Hey, can you mute your phone, guest?
I'm sorry.
He got caught saying the N-word on his podcast. And after he got caught that first time, somebody had went and grabbed a bunch of clips of him saying the N-word and put them all in a compilation. Now, I understand free speech. I agree. I want everybody to speak their mind and say what they want to say, but if there's consequences for that free speech, you better be prepared to take all of the smoke of the consequences of you saying the N-word. Now, what I want to know is why do you feel like he?
Don't wait. But are you about to ask me a question? Because let me. Okay, I thought because you was like, why do you feel? I was like, wait, let me give my opening argument before you ask a question.
No, I'm speaking to him and white people like
yeah.
him that feel the need to say the N-word, because I bet he's one of those white people like, why can't I say the N-word? Like, why can't I say it? It's just a word, black people say it all the time. It's not your word to say. Your white ancestors called us niggers in the cotton fields, in the streets during the 60s, all the way up to now. And you want to say the N-word so bad that it's on your tongue and you want to say it. Like, I just want to say it so bad. But why? Why? That's our word, first of all. We took that word and flipped it. It's our word now. Only we can say it. You have no reason to want to say it. I'm sorry, I don't care if you're quoting a song, quoting a movie, or proving a point. You have no permission to say nigga with the A or the hard ER. Real talk. Just say N-word. Just say N-word. We know what you're talking about. You know what you trying to get? You trying to get more subscribers by saying the whole word? Is that what you're trying to do?
I mean, that's why Hillary Clinton said. That's why Hillary Clinton said she got hot sauce in her bag.
No,
just to get black people on her
for
side.
no.
That's what that was.
Look, you got a podcast on Spotify, which has a lot of African American black artists and podcasters. You're linked to UFC, who has a lot of black UFC fighters. You have no reason to say the N-word. I'm sorry. You have no reason. There's no reason for you to say it at all.
I agree.
What's your?
I agree. There's absolutely no reason ever for a white person to ever say it. Right? No qualm there. Let's go backwards. I immediately my shoulders shrunk when you started because the way you introduced the story was wrong. It was wrong.
How?
You said he got caught saying the N-word. He did not get caught saying the N-word. That's not what happened. This nigga, not you, that nigga, said the N-word a bunch of times on his podcast 12 years ago. Was not hidden. He didn't get caught. He said the shit, they uploaded it, and it's been up for over a decade.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Let's get that clear.
All right.
Now, what I be upset about, and again, let me make my point clear again. Ain't no reason in the world any Wahites should be saying nigga or nigger. There's no reason, unless you're in a Quentin Tarantino movie. You feel me? There's no reason for you to say it. N-word works just fine. Like my man said, we get it. We know what you mean. So, my outrage for this situation is more so, now again, I'm like, he said that shit, that's fucked up. But what I'm upset about is the timing of all this shit. I hate when stuff in America happens and it takes our focus and it's like, this is what you're supposed to be mad at right now. This is blowing up everywhere and this is like, hey, black people, we supposed to be mad at this. I hate that because the timing of it. What happened last week? This week, Joe Rogan, it was that master clip that they put out. Last week, they was trying to cancel the nigga for COVID stuff. They trying to get him out of here, and right now they throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks. I see that, or that's what I feel. Now, don't get it twisted. I don't listen to the Joe Rogan podcast. I've seen a couple clips of some interesting people, but I don't watch it, so I'm not a subscriber. I don't care about that motherfucker. But I hate the setup that I see. I'm like, okay, they taking a shot, they missed. Take another shot, are they gonna hit this time? I hate that part. And that's number one. Number two, the people that put this out which I was doing research before we get Kim to talk about this, is some people that represent the Democratic Party. So they have this funnel of stuff that they do. So they put this out, and they made this master clip. And when I tell you this, it was too much. It succeeded in what its goal was. Because it said, nigger, panning in, panning out, niggas everywhere. I mean, it, got to sister back there, she sat back, I'm like, yes, it hit its desired effect to piss people off. Mm-hmm. But that's why I'm like, hey, you, because that shit, he didn't put that shit out in the master clip, somebody else did and was like, I'm gonna piss somebody off with this. First of all, you're not gonna play me like that. I didn't care about the nigga yesterday, and he said this shit 12 years ago. So why am I ready to knock this man over because of some shit that happened a decade ago, which I don't know Joe Rogan. I don't know if he's racist. I could say, give me the video clips and that's how I'm judging your full life. I could say that. That's what a lot of y'all are doing. I don't know him. I don't even care. But for the people that do know him that are talking about him, they're saying one thing. So then it's like, well, am I going to believe the people that know the motherfucker? Or am I going to say, I got a minute clip from 12 years ago. That's exactly who the fuck you are. Does that make sense? Does it?
Does not make sense. But here's my thing though. You're Joe Rogan.
Nah.
You work with you.
Oh, I heard that.
No, not you.
I got you.
Joe Rogan. I'm pretty sure he passes a dozen black people on his way to his podcast booth to film his podcast. He got black friends, black celebrity friends. He's commentated for UFC fights with black people in it. He's surrounded by black people. Mm-hmm. So the supercut, although very well intentioned, put together to make it look like he was one way, he still said it. Context or not.
He definitely said it.
Context or not. You know, if you work with black people, you have no reason to say it. I'm sorry.
You hit a.
Feed fear, suck it.
I wasn't sure what I was gonna say, but there's a button there. You hit a button with me when you said context, because for me, just in general, context matters.
Okay.
In general, now when it comes to the N-word,
mm-hmm.
I don't feel so in general about it. I get maybe where your mind told you, but again, like we said, the N-word works just fine.
Okay, it's okay.
So, but with that, somebody who is ignorant and dumb,
mm-hmm.
doing something,
mm-hmm.
okay, chastise them. If and when they grow and change,
mm-hmm.
is it still okay to chastise them for what you remember back then? Is that okay?
Yeah, if he keeps making the same mistake.
Has he? Again, this is from 12 years ago. Give me something recent then.
So him saying nigger was from 12 years ago.
Yes, that's the whole thing. They went back. That's why Spotify had to go back all these years to find these episodes
mm-hmm.
and pull them. Which is fine. But again, is that okay? If somebody has shown, now maybe we're not in their life every day. We don't know what his everyday conversation is. Y'all don't know what our everyday conversation is, which I'm very glad about. You know, I'm probably as glad as Job would be. But it's like, what is the cutoff for you being mad at somebody?
Look, to me, regardless of when he said it or how long ago, he still said it.
Okay.
And something.
Then what happens?
But still, something triggered in his brain that he had to say
back then. But what about now? We can't go back there. You see this happen and that happened in 2000 whatever, and it's like I'm so mad about that. It happened and we can't change it. Only thing that can change is that man. And if he hasn't done anything to show that he's the same, which you have not given me anything that says he hasn't changed, my question is, why are people still mad about him back then if he's not the same? That ain't him anymore.
I guess it's because we didn't know that he was like that.
Oh, you trying to catch up. I need my get back.
I think it's because we didn't know he was like that. So all this came out in the amount of times he said and how he said it.
That's y'all fault. Them shits has been up for 12 years. Anybody could have went back and watched them. Matter of fact, Spotify could have went back and watched them. But let's talk about that.
So there was a video. Instead of Joe Rogan saying the N-word in his podcast, he punched a black dude in a subway and called him a nigger as he did it 8 years ago. Is your feelings the same? Like it was 8 years ago.
Yes. Let me clear. Sorry, I know it looks like I'm thinking. I'm sorry. Yes, my answer is still the same. Again, when time passes, you're looking at somebody who's been to jail, who's been in a fight, who's been stabbed before.
Okay.
So you're not gonna tell me somebody or something can't change. So once a certain, and this is maybe just a me thing, once a certain amount of time passes, man, I don't give a fuck, bro. You're probably different. I am.
Right.
I'm not the same dude I was 4 years ago. I'm not. So I'm sorry, I believe people can change. Now again, let me clarify, I don't know Joe Rogan. I don't watch his podcast. If he is still saying things that are racist, well then I'm null and void, mute, cut me off. But I haven't been proven otherwise. So I hate that all of a sudden, for things in your way past, this is a Kevin Hart all over again. This is Kevin Hart tweeting something in 2010, and then in 2020, they're saying, hey, you said something 10 years ago, you don't get to host the Oscars. What the fuck is that?
That's a good point. That's a solid point.
I'm upset. Oh, I'm sweating.
That's a solid point. With me though, I think that type of like racism and using racial slurs like that is something deeply rooted to a sense that he may have used the N-word back then, but hasn't used it now because he knows he said it, and he doesn't want to get doesn't want backlash anymore.
I don't understand. One of the things, and I don't know if you knew this, he said there was more than just the nigger thing. He said the Planet of the Apes. Did you hear that?
Oh, I heard that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Planet of the Apes thing.
No, time out.
Oh boy.
Fuck you for saying that. Seriously.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
That was cold, but that was wrong.
For those of you that don't know, he said back whenever the movie came out. I mean, obviously you can check the year. I don't know what year it came out, but Planet of the Apes was in theaters, and him and some friends were in Philadelphia, and he said they got really stoned, and it was like, well, we're gonna go see Planet of the Apes. Excuse me. So they get in a cab and they go to his neighborhood, and he said they asked the cab driver, "Is this a safe neighborhood?" And the cab driver was like, "Yeah, safe." So they get out. And they go, I don't remember if he said he went in the movie theater or they get out in the neighborhood, but he said, I got out and it was like we were in Planet of the Apes. It's like we were in Africa. There wasn't a white person anywhere. And I was like,
See, bro.
The fuck you mean?
Bro. See,
but now, right, no. But wait, let's not don't be social media. You're cutting the clip off short. Because right after that, same breath, he said that sentence and then he was like, that was actually really racist, and that's not, I'm just saying there was no white people around. He caught it, and he's like, yo, that was fucked up, I shouldn't have said it. Now, if we can't, how many things have you said that was fucked up?
No, I'm not gonna pass,
but still, it was fucked up regardless.
I ain't passing the first stone or nothing like that. I've been in that situation before. I know what you're talking about when I said some shit. And I'm like, well, maybe I shouldn't have said it. We've all been there.
And really, that's only why he gets a little bit more grace on this, because I heard him catch himself. But I say that to say, I heard Charlemagne ask a good question on this. He said, let me make sure if I can put it right. Like, is there a difference between a racist person and a person who did or said something racist? Is there a difference? Something to think about. Because you can be all not racist and say something, and all of a sudden you're a racist for life.
I think there's a difference. Yeah, there's a difference.
See now, how do you know who to put that difference on?
You don't know.
So then how are you judging people? You judging.
I'm judging. Yeah, you're right.
So I'm just asking what's your method of it?
I mean, I can see if he did it once 12 years ago, but he did it multiple times.
Oh, it's probably
ago. So I got
racist time in his life. Yeah, probably.
I got to hold him to some accountability. I can see if it was one time, but he said nigger over and over and over again 12 years ago. So
see, but you just said hold him to accountability.
It was in his heart to say it. So he said it, and it's out there in the ether. So
but
you can't take it back.
No, but my question is how. when you come into play, you have this whole heart of I'm gonna judge him for what he did then. How do you factor into this? Not you in particular, but just the American public. It's like, again, it's something that happened, and damn. But it's like, times have changed. The everything is different. When I say times have changed, time has gone on. People have changed, and I just don't understand how you can pull up something from basically what I'm assuming, you know, a different person then, and say, yo, you got to pay for this with your life now, basically, your career. You got to pay. It's not right, and you can say whatever you want to, but if the shit were to happen to you under them same circumstances, something happening over a decade ago, and they killing your life today, it's bullshit, and you're not going to tell me otherwise. Now again, under the context that you've changed. But I hate that cancel culture. I hate it.
Okay.
Because nobody has the facts, really, except the people that was there. So everybody who's going to cancel somebody is just in their feelings about what's happening.
Yeah, no.
Because they don't know.
No, you're right. Definitely cancel culture really has a lot of negative to fix. No, my thing is, I mean, I guess it does if there was context behind it, I guess, because I've been in situations where friends that I've known for years used the N-word and almost had slap dick. But still, like...
As a kid, I've never been put in a position where a white person said it, but I would have loved to have slapped somebody in my younger days.
Oh, no,
I would have loved it.
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. So, years ago, back around when my son was born, he was like 5, I forgot how old I was. Anyways, so I went to the bar with the homies, right, and they all met me there. It was everyone. It was one of my male friends. He was a white dude, right?
Yeah.
So I went to the bar. There's a table full of black people, and these are your older 40+ old school black people. These old black men.
I came for a night out.
You know what I'm saying? So I see him, and they're at the bar past the table. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm walking towards him. I see the black people. I see him. He sees me. He lights up, and he's obviously drunk. He goes, "Big Tim, what's up, my nigga?"
Nope.
And I said, I froze right. I looked at the black people, and they looked at me like, "What you gonna do?" Nigga, I had to grab him, and I carried him. I was like, come with me now. Come with me. And I grabbed him, and I took him outside. I'm like, "Bro, did you see that group of black people? Like, don't you ever do no shit like that again." And he was like, "Bro, I'm sorry, bro."
Like, I just saved your life.
Well, I told him, dude, I just saved your fucking life.
Hey.
Don't ever do that shit again.
Hey.
I'm gonna have to fuck you up next time. He's like, "Bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm just drunk, man. I'm so good to see you, bro."
White people, listen.
Dude.
Y'all need to stop doing shit when you drunk and blaming it on being drunk.
No, being not but
Saying shit.
We all,
y'all don't really do much.
We all do that shit, but specifically talking towards white folks. You need to handle your liquor better.
It's weird because there be different ones. Because I be around some that be like, or not be around them. I've been around some that I don't know. They get weird about race when they're drunk.
Yeah.
They start asking if stuff is okay.
Right.
You know,
Right.
shit like that.
Right.
Like,
dude, is it cool if I say the N-word, dude? Like,
oh, I ain't never had that question, but I got the yo man. Like, how do you guys do those handshakes? I've gotten that question. Real talk.
can you teach me how to sea walk, bro?
I've had somebody ask me that.
Really?
Yes. Do you know where I learned how to sea walk? You remember where I learned how to sea walk? Nigga, I was at a church revival, and I caught the Holy Ghost, and your boy started walking on him, and I was like, wait a minute. Hey! Up and down the aisle, I was spelling my neck.
Hold up. Time all the way.
Yeah,
You caught the Holy Ghost.
I got the Christ walk in me. Yes.
Oh my God.
I was walking on him. Huh?
Lord bless him.
Yeah, no, I've had a white person ask me to teach him how to sea walk.
Oh.
And this was pre-TikTok. I would have just told him, go. There's a white girl waiting to teach you.
All right, I got a topic off this nigga because he.
Please, yeah.
What is the corniest dance from black people ever in history?
Well, I can tell you, I can say one on top of my mind, but because time, you know, we can look at something now and look back and say it was corny, but when stuff was popping, it was popping.
Right. But so
The electric slide was popping when that's all we had.
So what do you think is the corniest, I don't want to see this dance no more dance from black culture?
Oh man, I like them all. I don't know but they're all corny. Because I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna go like this. They're all corny because off top I was like the Running Man. I was like no, because I still like to do the Running Man randomly on my way to the car.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
The Cabbage Patch is one of the easiest to hit when you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? This is the old Black College Band. Yeah, you know that. What was the Nene? I love this. That is so fun to me, and I just started looking right doing it.
Yeah,
you know,
my answer is the Bankhead bounce. As much as I can.
Wait, which one? This?
Yeah, that.
I just did this in a video. I feel personally attacked right now. I did this.
I could Bankhead
Couple
bounce
days ago.
with the best. I could go fishing with it.
That's what we used to do.
I can play baseball with it. Be in the home run with it. I can do all that.
Well, so why you want it to go then?
I don't want it to go. I'm just saying it's corny as shit. Like,
okay.
Like, who was just sitting there like one day, just like at the bus stop, like, you know what? I'm gonna have a new dance.
That's actually a good question.
That's a good question.
And not just for that. Some of these dances, now I get some of them hit the quan. He was doing it. I get it. Some of these are planned, but I wonder if some of these dances just happened on accident. A nigga was really running for the bus, but he didn't move. I don't know. Or it's like the Roger Rabbit. Whose idea was this? You know?
Yeah. Or speaking of the.
Wait, ain't that the Roger Rabbit?
No. I don't know what you were doing.
What's the Roger Rabbit? Do the Roger Rabbit.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What was I doing? No, I did the Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
That was the Charlie Brown. My bad. Charlie Brown.
That's the dumbest one. That one should go.
But it's fun when you in the mix. Be like, now Charlie Brown. Boy, tell you what, that's good shit.
No, I mean.
I sure did call that the Roger Rabbit. That's my fault.
Yeah. I mean, what was dudes doing? Was somebody just sitting at the bus stop, just waiting in this like?
It was probably cold as shit outside. And he had headphones on.
Yeah, you know how black folks do everything. Well, we like waiting for the bus. They're like, man, when does this bus get here? When does this bus
Start making beats on the bus stop.
He's like, wait a minute,
Kind of shit.
okay.
Like and the wobble. I like the
I
wobble.
love the wobble. I will wobble at a drop of a hat.
But I tell you what, what's that? The cha-cha slide? Or no, wait.
The cha-cha.
This one. Where you kick, now working on yourself. That one.
Cupid Shuffle?
Cupid Shuffle. That shit hurts my thighs. Yo.
Nigga, you want to work out?
They might as
Do the
well
Cupid
use that
Shuffle.
on the workout tape, bro. And go to Vegas, they'll play the whole song.
Damn.
Sometimes
they'll play the Cupid Shuffle, then the wobble, then the electric slide, back to back to back.
That's the thing. I sing at weddings. So I've never had to perform any of those songs. But when we go off and have our drink break or whatever, and DJ goes on, they'll play them back to back.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, woo, no. Dang, I'm just good. Let me think of another dance I like. I like dances.
Yeah, the wobble gave birth to my daughter because me and my ex-wife was at the Christmas party.
Oh,
Remember
I don't want to think about the night. Okay, yeah.
Them.
I had to work that night. That night was dope.
So,
but yes, I remember.
So yeah, she was at the Christmas party. She was 9 months pregnant, about to give birth, and
I
we up
remember.
there on the dance floor. We doing the wobble, and then like, okay, we gotta go.
The wobble knocked it loose.
Yep, now wobble knocked it loose. Next day, going to the hospital. All that dancing we did back then, baby.
Okay. Well, I think that's a good place to call it a day.
Place to call it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check us out on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. Like, share, subscribe. Spread the word about us, y'all. Support the podcast by purchasing some merch. The Hustler Mentality merch on the website. What's the website?
Hustlermentality.com. Go there and buy stuff because it supports what we got going on here. Oh, and we got the Patreon coming.
Yep.
Patreon should kick off starting in March.
Yep.
Now, what comes with that is more episodes of us. We got the Say It Loud After Dark coming.
Say It Loud After Dark.
we got to figure a better way for you to do that because it makes me uncomfortable.
No, I'm just playing. We're going to have a different way to say it.
Have a few different shows I got in the works. Theoretical discussions. Game night with my friends. I got like 3 other ones that I can't think of off the top of my head. But all of this will be content available in our Patreon. Now, cut up little clips of things and put them out there for, teasers, let y'all see what's happening. But we got a lot of big stuff coming. But we would love your financial support.
Exactly.
You guys enjoy our videos. We got more coming. Just so hopefully once that Patreon's up and popping, we can get y'all support. But until then,
Tune in, y'all.
stay as black as you can.
Wow.
No, I meant it.
Okay. As black as you can.
I was gonna say something to the contrary. I was like, no, fuck that.